Good afternoon. It's Anita Willoughby speaking from New York City, waiting for people to tune in. Hello, 101. Okay. Hello, it's Anita Willoughby. I don't see anybody coming into this post yet, but let me begin slowly. My vision of this self-help for Jin Shin Jyutsu is to help us create community. Right now, we are isolated in our own apartments. We're separated from people. And in my studies, I've come to learn about the nervous system and how we're hardwired. We're hardwired for community and to connect and to have networks. So this is a way to begin the networking process in this modern age, speaking through the ethers, coming into each other's homes through the ethers. So you can see in the background my grandchildren's artwork. I have a candle lit to bring the light in, to bring the warmth in. And I'm starting these self-help, daily self-help meditations for myself, keep me from going a little bit crazy, and for our community. So I thought this is the springtime, March 23rd. We're losing track of days because there's no differentiation in the day, so we're losing track of days, but here we are on Monday, and it's really springtime. So one of the most important thing we do in life is to breathe. So today I thought we would focus on the lung function energy in Jin Shin Jyutsu. But before we get started in the lung function energy, let's hold our index finger. Let's take our right hand and hold our left index finger. You can start at the base of the knuckle, where the finger and the knuckles join the palm, or you can go into any of the three knuckles and find out what feels best for you. This finger helps us get back into flow. So right now we're not in the flow. The world feels like it's come to a stop. So the best thing for us to do is begin to turn inward and to help ourselves. So the index finger brings us back to flow, helps us let go of fear, and gets us back into the rhythm of life. So close your eyes if you choose. Exhale, let go, and start to feel movement and flow in the body. The index finger has a relationship to the water element. The water element is the chemical river of life. And the chemical river of life is where all the chemistry, whatever is surrounding us, whatever we ingest, whatever we think, whatever we breathe, that's where the chemical activity happens in the water element. So it's really important for the fear, to let go of the fear and to be present in the moment, the chemistry of the moment. What is happening in the moment without fear? We are changing. I believe it's a new paradigm. We are changing into a new consciousness. And this is a letting go of the old. Sometime in the future, I will share an article written by one of my colleagues, Jennifer Holmes, and it was really focused on this new age where the feminine principle is coming back into power. But we need to balance both masculine and feminine. And this finger is also about that balance. We are hermaphroditic. We are both male and female, and we need to embrace both of them. So holding your index finger on the left hand, drop your shoulders, exhale, let go, breathe. And now let's just switch and hold our right index finger. We can always do it just one side. We can do both sides. It's our choice. Exhale. Drop your shoulders. Begin to feel your muscles relax. We are human beings. We are alive and moving and breathing creatures. When we are overcome by fear, we get stuck and we start to collect. And that collection of the debris causes the disharmonies, diseases. So now we're ready to begin the lung function, energy flow, new beginnings, the breath of life. The breath is how we both receive and let go. It's the first basic primal movement of life, breath. So we take our right hand and place it onto our left collarbone, just below the collarbone. I like to take my whole hand and just comfort my collarbone above and below it. And then the left hand goes onto our left bottom of the rib cage. I'll stand up so you can see the bottom of the rib cage at safety energy lock number 14. We're holding 22 and 14 in Jin Shin Jyutsu language. 22 helps us adapt. It's the connection of the top of the lungs. And then the 14 helps us with our equilibrium and our sustenance. And we are engulfing and enveloping the lung itself, the physical lung, but we are working on the lung function energy level. This is the first step, the beginning of the breath. This one's important. Close your eyes. The first step of any flow in Jin Shin Jyutsu is the anchor step. So feel now your lungs expanding and contracting, exhaling and inhaling, letting go, and receiving. This is the first movement of life. Just focus. We're connecting through the lung energy both with our internal world, and being that we're all on this live Facebook feed, we're also interrelating and connecting to the global community. Part of the new age is to think globally and act and live locally. So living within ourselves, the breath living within ourselves, but also through the ethers, we can connect to our global citizenry. And then the right hand moves to the left arm. You can make a C with your right hand and you get to the back of your arm, the left side, the left arm, excuse me, and then you have your thumb in the front of the left arm. I'll show you again here. Take a C and I'll just grab that arm. That's called the high 19. That helps open our bust line in the front and in the back of the body. So it helps the lungs. It helps open up the arms. The lung function energy travels up into the arm. Feel the movement underneath your hands. Feel the vitality of the breath inside. In Jin Shin Jyutsu, we say we are human beings. We are human breath essencing. Without the breath, we are not alive. And then with your right hand, you come down. We're still holding the base of our rib cage, and we'll hold safety energy lock number 18 at the base of our left thumb. So here I am holding that base of the left thumb and my 14. And my 14 and my 18. Yes, my 14 and my 18. Throughout this lung function energy flow, we stay with our left hand on the left lower rib cage. Only the right hand moves around the body. Safety energy lock number 18 at the base of the thumb is all about functions of our human personality. How are we dealing with this change? How are we processing it? So we're holding the 18 with the 14 at the bottom of the rib cage. How are we able to receive sustenance from all this change? How can we maintain our equilibrium in the midst of this chaos? It's up to each one of us. Watch the changes, be the observer, what is happening in your body, letting go of the tension, knowing that the simplicity of life is about breathing. It initiates and starts all new beginnings. And then from safety energy lock number 18, we go up to our shoulder where the neck and the shoulders meet. Just hang your arm in that area. 11s are all about letting go. Again, we have a whole way of life we're letting go to make room for the new creation. And this is the moment it gets a little unnerving. We're not really sure what this new creation is going to look like. For me, I can see more of a global interconnection, that we can find our relationships around the world. Drop your shoulders. Exhale. Breathe. Be grateful for each breath. We are still here. We're still in the process of creating. And so from the 11 where we let go of yesterday's garbage, yesterday's junk, the old ways of being, we take our right hand and put it on our 22 on the right side. 22 is just below the collarbone. So we are adapting to all changing situations, integrating into this new way of being. So think about ways you can adapt. How can you adapt to your new life? What will help you integrate into your new life? What are the skills we need? One of the skills I'm learning is to do Facebook Live to help keep me sane and integrated and connected. And then the right hand moves down just a few inches right above the center of the breast on that side, above the nipple, to safety energy lock number 13. And 13 is about our fertility and creativity. So the lung function energy helps us let go of yesterday, brings in new ideas. It's the fertility flow on all levels, brings in new thoughts, new awarenesses. To help us create. Exhale. Inhale. And now gently bring your two hands together. Thank you all for tuning in to Facebook Live. And this, we are one. We're all in this together. And I will be presenting a continuation of this Self-Help, Daily Self-Help Live tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I appreciate any comments or thoughts, and I look forward to connecting with you again. Thank you all for coming. Until tomorrow.